Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about my first experience with Repashy foods. They come in a little container. It's a powdered form. You're supposed to mix it with some water and then it ends up turning into gel food. Kind of like DIY gelatin food, but it's sold in a bottle and it has instructions and stuff, so you don't have to worry too much about the ratios. Everything's on the bottle and it's way easier than you think.
Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, fake games, staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign.
So the most common food or types of foods to feed a fish is like dry foods, like pellets, flakes and stuff. Sometimes if you want to step it up, you can feed like frozen foods like bloodworms and frozen brine shrimp and stuff. And then if you want to take it one level up, you can get live bloodworms, live brine shrimp, live little bugs to feed your little fish and stuff. And the step after that is usually gel foods. So when it comes to gel foods, I don't know about you guys, but I automatically think of those DIY videos where people mix like gelatin with fish food and they add their little ratios and stuff and put it in the fridge. It's super messy and all that. But when I started hearing more and more about Repashy, looking into it and stuff, I decided to give it a shot. I never really thought about using gel foods until my last Orenda had swim bladder disease, and people were saying that fancy goldfish will benefit highly from eating gel foods and stuff. So that's when I started looking into Repashy because a lot of people were mentioning it in the comments below. I looked it up on Amazon and there was a whole bunch of reviews on it, so I'm happy about that. So enough rambling from me, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So what you're looking at here is the finished product. The Repashy technically hardened overnight, but I kept it in the fridge for about a week because I just had other things going on and I just left it in there just to solidify a little longer. The thing about this gel food is when I first saw like YouTube videos and stuff on people making this gel food, their containers and their equipment was getting super dirty and super messy. But with this right here, the Repashy, when it dries, it doesn't really stick to the sides of the container. I'm not too sure if it's because I use glass, but when it hardens, it's really easy to take it all out. There was a little bit of Repashy left on the edge of the bowl, but it's not like peanut butter where it's kind of sticky and stuff, so you don't have to scrape the Repashy off to get everything out of the bowl. After I took the Repashy out, I went ahead and cut it into little cubes because this is how I'm gonna feed my goldfish. So with the two goldfish at the house, the Ranchu and the Fantail, I'm thinking one cube will be enough for them two, and then for the Orenda at my girlfriend's house, one cube will probably last her maybe about a week, maybe 2 weeks, because the fish is so small that it probably wouldn't even eat too much. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this portion of the video and the whole Repashy gel food making process. Let's go ahead and cut the camera off right now and head back to the house tomorrow when I feed the goldfish. Alright guys, here we go. This is the first time that they're eating Repashy. I'm actually going to wait until the Rancher turns around and then bam! Right there. Hit that. How's it looking? How's it looking? How we looking? Oh, nice. He likes it. Kinda. Maybe I should have cut it a little bit smaller for these guys. So you can see he's still kind of chewing. A big piece right there, and I think he's done chewing. Oh, There you go. Actually, that's not that bad. This gel food is kind of soft, so it's easy for them to chew. Now, if I threw it in while it was frozen, it might be kind of difficult for them, but I think right now it's going to be okay. Oops. No. You don't like it. See if it goes for more. It's going to go for more. Oh, I think he's still chewing, actually. Huh. He's still chewing. It's gonna go for more. Oh, spits them out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cut this into smaller pieces next time. That's for sure. Nice. Oh, look at that chew. Rancher's a slow eater. He's always the last one to get pellets, because this guy most of the time will eat almost all of it, but he gets a little bit. And Ranchu likes to eat algae and stuff, so I always see him nibbling at the back wall and trying to eat the moss balls and stuff. So he gets his fair share of veggies on a daily basis. And actually, the Ranchu is the reason why I stopped doing that algae wall or algae aquarium style, because he just kept eating all the string algae that would grow. So I just stopped with that project because this guy's pretty much eating all the algae I've been trying to grow this whole time. So I decided to just clean it all off the walls and stuff. Looks a lot cleaner, as you can see. It looks way better. Ranchu is, oh yeah, that's chewing right there. What's that on his lip? I think the white specks is just from it exploring the tank, rubbing the mouth against like the floor and stuff. So, but if you guys have a better idea of what it is, let me know down in the comments below, because I definitely want to fix it if it's an issue. But yeah, man, these guys seem to like the gel food. It's just chewing. It's a whole bunch of chewing. So that's why they're not going crazy. If I had the Orlando with me right now, all this food would have been gone. He likes to chew a lot of food at the same time. So I guess while we're waiting for these guys to finish this food, I'll just give you my experience with it. Seems like my goldfish like it. It takes a while for them to chew and stuff. Since I haven't fed Repashy before, I take it that this guy, oh, nice. Because I haven't fed Repashy before, I didn't know how they were going to react and stuff. And it looks like they're all just spending a lot of time chewing is all. So I'm pretty glad that we went ahead and defrosted these cubes, because I just imagine them being frozen. They're going to have a way more difficult time trying to eat that. And I'm sure it's a little bit more easier to digest if it's like defrosted and stuff. So it looks like they like it. They keep coming back. This Ranchu is very picky. It has a mind of its own. Doesn't behave like a normal goldfish, because this guy right here will always be looking for food at the bottom of the tank, digging through the moss balls and stuff. This guy just kind of chills all day, just does that, hover around. Sometimes he'll explore in the back, but for the most part he's not always begging for food. But maybe this is how Thai goldfish act, especially Thai black Ranchus. A little bit more sassy compared to that guy right there. But yeah, honestly, if this goldfish eats it, that means Repashy is good eating. Oh god, it's not Repashy. That reminds me, I do have to clean that up. Oh, going for more. Scared of the camera. But yeah, I do have to siphon this up. I'm actually doing a water change for my Bashirs right now, so after I clean them up, I'll go ahead and just finish off this tank right here. One thing I do want to note is you can probably overfeed your fish easily with this type of food. When you pre-mix it and stuff from the powder, it's kind of dense, you know, so when you put it into the aquarium, it's really easy to just put a whole bunch of that gel food in there, and then they just eat way too much, and it's gonna be all bad. I'm probably gonna take that out after this video, because obviously he's looking kind of full over there, and the Rancher's not even entertaining the idea anymore. And then another thing is try to defrost it before putting it into the aquarium. As you can see, my goldfish immediately went for it, and if it was frozen and stuff and they try to chew it or try to swallow it, it might cause issues inside. So yeah, just try to defrost it so it's kind of like room temp or aquarium temp at least. That way it's easier for them to eat. That's my personal opinion. You can throw it in frozen if you want, but that's on you, that's your fish. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something about gel food. I hope you guys enjoy watching my goldfish eat Repashy for the first time, because honestly, they don't look like it, but they like it. They're just chewing and thinking about it. They're just chewing and thinking. That's what goldfish do. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace, guys.